the stomach bug and Bryant out. I mean, it's a perfect time for us to kind of get sick, if it would. Although I thought Bryant played really well, probably the best they've played all season. They made shots, they were tough, they made timely baskets. Credit Tim and his crew for coming in here, knowing we were wounded and taking advantage of that. But I thought this was the best they played of all the games that I've scouted. You know, what Tim's done there with the facilities, hopefully they continue to upgrade their facilities there to compete at a high level. You definitely need some amenities to help. Really proud of our kids and how we responded. Some guys stepped up, in particular Drew. You know, we've been talking about Drew stay confident, shoot the ball when he's open. He still turned down about 4 or 5 shots we wanted him to take. Good team win. Looking forward to resting this week. I think our team needs it, the coaches need it. I even think the fans need a break right now. It's that time, it's exam time. Hopefully our guys take care of business in the classroom.
Safe to say you would have preferred not to use Ben today, or was that, did you plan to play him at?
Well, we talked about it. You know, we're saying, hey, you know, let's see how it goes. He was cleared to play on a limited basis. He looked at me and said, hey, man, let's give it a try. You know, we're not playing well right now. We need a little leadership. So kudos to Ben. I thought when he came in the game, the whole thing changed.
Ed, is that a tough balancing act? You know you can use him versus playing him and hoping that he doesn't have to play much versus what happened. He's coming in with you guys trailing.
No, that is a very tough balancing act. I didn't want to play him. I really didn't. I think at the end of the day, I think the kid's health is more important than a win, you know. And I left it up to him if he wanted to play. I said, let me know when he wanted to go. So I'm always going to trust what the players tell me.
And then, Drew, first time I think the team was 1 for 14 from the 3. Obviously had a lot of open looks against their zone. At halftime, I imagine he's just saying, shoot the open shots?
Yeah, definitely I think coaches really talked to us about confidence. He told us at halftime to do what we do. And I really believe that I was a shooter, but give credit to Junior and Kyron, especially Junior. He held us all together. And he gave us that confidence factor that we needed. I just let it go.
You've had a couple that popped in the last game, you know, truly in and out. Just talking about getting over the top today.
Yeah, just needed one to go in. That's all I need. Those in and outs really hurt. They made you hard, but just needed one to go in. They started playing within the flow of the game, and they fed the ball. So.
Do you consider yourself a shooter? I mean, you're not really billed as a shooter?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I don't think it's a tough question at all. We bought in 3 shooters. And, that's what he was recruited to do. You know, he wasn't going to be a point guard for us this year because we had that taken care of. I think everybody knows that. But the one thing we recruited him, Ricky, and Ryan for was, you know, I think we were last in the league with St. John's last year shooting the 3. And we tried to address that in our recruiting. So, you know, you guys may not see him as a shooter, but that's why he was recruited.
Drew, could you talk a little bit about what the team's mindset is when someone like Ben comes into the game?
Oh, Ben came in and it was almost like a deep breath. Like he's been around. He's a veteran. He kept everybody calm. Really, him and Junior just settled everybody down. When he came in, everybody was more relaxed, and that's all we really need. Give us that spark to get us over the top.
This was a hard game today, guys. It really was. I mean, everybody expects you to win this game. They expect you to win by X amount of points. We played a desperate team today. You know, Timmy does a really good job. Yes, they've had some tough games, but I thought they played really well today. And given how we started the game early, I was anxious. You know what I mean? I thought my anxiety showed on the team. And when I relaxed, I think they relaxed. And obviously Ben helped relax that.
Drew, how much confidence will this game give you going forward?
There's all the confidence in the world. As far as playing time goes, it's still whatever coach is, I'm willing to play whatever time we need. And it's just confidence just to be able to play within the system, let it go. That game was just opening up and just took a deep breath, 100 pounds off my shoulders, and really relaxed now and can play.
And now that you do have a week here between games, what are you guys going to be doing this week? Is it going to be a little bit more rest than usual?
Yeah, well, I mean, during this time of the year, you know, we shut our guys down academically. You know, it's really competitive for our kids in the classroom here at Providence College. We'll give them a couple of days off. We'll come back Tuesday, probably give them Wednesday off, but Tuesday will be more to get them a lather or whatever. We're locked in right now. Our guys got some major exams coming up, papers, and they need some rest. And again, you don't want to overcoach. I think when guys are fresh, when they're healthy, I think they respect you more, but we got to make sure we do a good job as their mentors, making sure that we do a really good job in the classroom.
Is there anything going on campus with the, sickness that you know of, or is it just the
I don't know if
team?
it's on campus, because I'm coming down with something, coughing, sweating. I don't know if it's in our locker room. Everybody in our locker room is under the weather. Everybody. Kyron had to leave the game at halftime. We didn't think Rodney was going to play today at all. He's got a little fever. He's not feeling well. I'm just glad it's today. We got a week to get through it. So, perfect storm to get sick right now. I hope everybody's sick over the next 3 days. Throw up on yourself and sweat through the sheets and, try to get to Thursday, Friday preparation for Riders Saturday night.
You try and separate the kids who are sick away from the kids who
No,
are.
you can't do that when you're a team like that. You can't. They're around each other too much. We're in a locker room together. We eat. We're on the bus. We're on the plane. You can't separate them. If it's going to go through your team, it's going to go through it. It's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? The same thing at work. Are you not going to go to work because you don't feel well, and the person next to you, nah, man, we need you on TV.
I know, of course, you want to be 11-0, but being 10-1 with this group, everything that's kind of happened, foul trouble, sickness, I'm sure you would take it.
Not only will you take it, you feel really proud of the group. You know what I mean? Again, I think we are ahead of where I thought we would be. We went into the season trying to prepare for every game as if it was our last. I think our kids have done a good job with that. We've had some unforeseen circumstances, you know what I mean? But, if you're asking me as the coach, am I enjoying being 10-1? Come on, bro. If we're excited about that, that's like asking a one-legged duck, does it only go in a circle? It does.
And do you think you'll look back on Wednesday and today's game and say this was a big opportunity for the whole roster?
Absolutely. It's going to help us in the long run. For him to come out in the last 2 games to play the way he has gives us a lot of confidence to put him in another high-level game where we know what we're going to get out of him. There'll be a couple more games where guys, they're different guys, but the last 2 have really helped us. Really, really helped us. When you're able to play a game without somebody like Chris, without Ryan, without Ben Head, consistently going for 6, 7 straight games, and it changes. That's hard to do. It's hard to prepare. Good?